Now let's talk about the Stephen A. Smith response. Stephen A. Smith on First Take, he talks about, one, he wasn't talking about LeBron James as a father. And he was only critiquing Bronny's play, which I call cap. We all seen a clip where Stephen A. Smith, he goes, "I'm talking to you as a father. Stop this."
I am pleading with LeBron James as a father. Stop this. Stop this. We all know that Bronny James is in the NBA because of his dad.
That's nothing to do with playing. That's nothing to do with playing. Now, I'm looking at this First Take interview, and here's what he said about 3 minutes in.
Wasn't it you who said, if you want me, draft my son? Because you wanted to play with your son for 1 year? Wasn't it you who literally circumvented meritocracy within the National Basketball Association and got the entire media world in the NBA and, of course, the Lakers organization to buy in on that? LeBron James did all of that. That is the person I was talking about as a father, not the father in Brentwood or Bel Air or wherever else he has homes. I'm talking about the father that shows up at Crypto.com arena. Last time I checked, Bronny James is a professional basketball player. LeBron James went on national television yesterday and lied. He said that I have no problem with you talking about the game. What did I say about Bronny James other than at the time he wasn't ready? That was it. I said nothing else. So if that's the issue, and I pointed to LeBron James and the fact that you've circumvented a meritocracy just to get your wish at the expense of the credibility of the league in a lot of people's eyes, that's talking about you.
Man, cut it out. Listen, I get it. Everyone wants to hate the LeBron. They want to hate Bronny. I get it. It sells. It sells. Positivity does not sell, so you need some negativity. I understand that. But what Stephen A. Smith is saying right now, he's basically trying to make it seem like, oh, I was just talking about his game and said he just wasn't ready. Yeah, but you were saying it every time the kid touched the basketball. For every mistake the kid did. He's doing better than over 70% of the guys who were drafted. Some guys who were drafted in the first round is not doing better than Bronny. But you don't talk about that. It's safe to say, and it's okay to say if someone's not ready for the NBA. That happens with everyone. Steph Curry came in the league. His weakness was his sides. But look who he became. But we didn't talk about Steph Curry every day. We didn't talk about him every day. I understand that anything LeBron does is going to get a lot of media. It's going to get a lot of media attention. But at what point do we start talking about, I'm talking to you as a father. I'm not talking to you as a father in Brentwood or Bel Air. What does that have to do about his game? I didn't see no apologies. Are we apologizing now because the kid, when he got 30 minutes, he dropped 17 points? Y'all was judging the kid and he was only getting like 5, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 55th pick. When we start doing that? Is any apologies when he scored 39 points in the G League? No apologies there. And then at what point, as fathers, because I know I got mostly male followers, at what point do you say, I'm not going to defend my son? And that's not his son also. It's also his teammate. It's also his teammate. When I was on teams with guys who I knew wasn't confrontational, I'm sticking up for them. I'm sticking up for them. If a media guy came to me and I read an article the day before and he wanted to get an interview and he's talking smack about one of my teammates, I'm going to say, nah, I'm cool. I don't want to do no interview with you because I heard what you said about my teammate. I ain't like that. And you got to chill with that, man. You hurting our program. You hurting our team. It's making us look bad. You're the only person doing it. Am I wrong for saying that? Am I wrong? Think about what we're saying here. Now Stephen A. is trying to play this victim. He's playing this victim like, oh, LeBron, he's just controlling media and he did this to himself. He did this to Bronny. Cut it out. Cut it out. You was talking about this man's son every time this kid touched a basketball. You told LeBron James you coming to him as a father to stop this. Had a bad game. Now you're trying to play the innocent role. And some of you guys are really eating it up. Pause. Some of you guys are really siding with this as if you don't have a father or you're not a father. Let's cut it out. Let's continue to think elite and together. Welcome to Score Society.